Hey guys, my name is Ashley Marchman, and I just wanted to share today some of the things that God has taught me and God has shown me throughout my 4 years at Young Harris, which is, to be honest, a lot. But one place that He has taught me the most, I think, out of my entire experience is through one verse that I came across while I was in college, and it's gotten pretty popular, which is not why I'm talking about it. It's because God's taught me a lot through it, is Psalms 46:10, which is, "Be still and know that I am God. I'll be exalted among the nations. I'll be exalted among the earth." I think one reason why this verse has just stuck with me so much and taught me so much throughout college is, for the people who know me the best, I'm not somebody that sits still a lot. I want to get things done. I am a busybody. I'm type A. I just, that's how I am. And through this verse, God has taught me so much about not only myself, but how He is and how He is God for me. And because throughout my entire 4 years, I have wanted things to go a certain way. I have my life planned out. I know how I want it to go. I know how it's supposed to look. And when things aren't going the way that Ashley thinks they're supposed to go, there's a problem in my head. But in reality, it's not supposed to go the way Ashley wants it to go. It's supposed to go the way that God wants it to go. And that's what He's taught me through this. And a lot of times I think that people see this verse and they see it in the context of how they've seen it on social media, and they think like, oh, God's telling me, like, be still and don't freak out. Be still, don't be anxious. Be still and don't do this, 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 and this because I'm God. And that's true. And all of those things apply to my life. But the main reason why I think that God used this verse to teach me is because since I'm so busy and I'm such a type A and I want things to get done, I often think that I have to be the one that can do it. I have to be the one that gets it done. I have to be the one that sees it through, and it's me, not because I'm the most capable, but because I am just so nervous that things won't go to my plan in my head if I don't just act first and get it done wrong. I have sought God in all of my important decisions since I've been in school. There's been a lot of prayer that has gone into every aspect of my life, but I would often find myself saying, okay, God, I'm going to pray about it. Here's this, this, and this. Like, I want you to help me with it. And then I'd say my amens and I'd just move on. And Ashley would try to do it. And that's not what God calls us to do. God calls us to work with Him and have a relationship with Him. And yes, turn over our burdens to Him, but don't treat Him as a dumping ground. Don't just dump it and say, okay, see you later. But also, we're not supposed to just sit back, tell God that we have all these needs, tell God that we have these requests, and then don't let Him work. That being said, to get to this, the biggest thing that I've seen through this one little short verse in the middle of Psalms is that God's calling me to be still and let Him work with me, not be still and think about it for just a minute and keep working and leave God out of it. He's saying, Ashley, you need to take a minute, take a breath, be still, know that I'm God, know that I'm strong, I'm capable, I'm worthy, and I can pick up your problems and we can do this together. And I think that that's something that He's taught me not only through reading this verse and seeing that when my small little self would try to do something and it didn't get done, that I needed God. He's shown me that through the people that I've met. And I think that that's just the beauty of Young Harris and all of the people that it just fosters this community of not ever being alone and not ever having to do something by yourself. God give me this message from Him through everyone that I've met, whether it be my professors who stand beside me and help forge an education with me, not make me do it alone, through the sisters that I've made, both squirrels and ladybugs, through the friends that I've made and the roommates that I've lived with, and every single person that I've encountered on campus. I haven't had to do a single thing alone with them. That's through God providing these people to me, and it's Him showing me that I need to take a look at my situation. No, it might not always pan out the way my little brain thought it would, but He's going to work all things to His glory as long as I'm just still and realize that He's God and He's capable and He's got it all under His control. Overall, I'm just so thankful that God even brought me to Young Harris to begin with. I'm thankful for the people that I got to meet, the professors that I got to have relationships with, everyone that I grew to call a friend. I have loved every single minute that I spent at Young Harris. I'm forever grateful that this is where I got to spend the last 4 years of my life, because it really has been the best 4 years, and I don't really know how I'll ever be able to thank God enough for the amazing memories that He's given me through such an enchanted valley.